able to defeat Stay Fresh Black 2-1. But let's see if Stay Fresh can avenge their fellow team and make it into the finals. Of course, Overdrive standing in their way. Taking a look at the team comps here. Each team going to be bringing in with them some pretty interesting weapons. I see a Rapid Blaster and a Sloshing Machine along with the Forged Splattershot Pro. So they are going to have their bubbles at the disposal. On the other side of things for Stay Fresh, they are going to be bringing in that Splatbrella and the Dapple Duel.
Whoa, what a kill. What?
All around very, very quickly like that. And they already have the Ink Storm up. That was about 18 or so seconds to get that thing up.
Yeah, no, the Brella is really, really good at charging that Ink Storm. Wait, what?
What
did that
kill?
Oh, the Ink Storm. Okay. I was going to say, where did that kill come from? No, it was the Ink Storm.
Yeah.
Good job there. The thing with the Brella is that it actually paints pretty well, and it's got that sprinkler, so it gets those Ink Storms out pretty quickly, and very, very consistently, too, because of how well it is at staying alive. And you definitely see that. Brella is really good at pumping out those Ink Storms.
Kiver not afraid to get into the action here, expending that splashdown and coming away with 2 kills in the process. J-Rock and Axel going to go down, looking to make sure that the zone stays painted. It's been a very good start for Stay Fresh so far here, as the members of Overdrive only have 1 special to contend with. Kiver going to lock down Leaf as well, so that's going to take out one of their longer range weapons. And now the Sloshing Machine's going to go down as well, so no Stingray to contend with either. But somehow, Stay Fresh only just now got the zone repainted again, so a bit of a misstep there, as not enough time as they'd like is going to get ticked off the zone. Now they just finally get past the halfway mark. Still, it's looking like all Stay Fresh so far as J-Rock finally gets a kill here.
J-Rock actually doing a really good job on that 2v1, able to find a pick, and he's still alive. That's a Splattershot Pro that they're using up against the Splattershot, so really good work there to actually stay alive and kind of keep that fight going. But no, now it looks like Stay Fresh is actually going to have control of this zone again. Overdrive struggling to take control. Stay Fresh doing a really good... Oh, wow, they finally get it, actually. Of course, just as I say that, the Caster's
Curse, yep.
Caster's Curse, yeah.
That was partially facilitated, though, by Leaf here. The Rapid Blaster with that Splat Bomb launcher, that's what started the turn of the tide here in Overdrive's favor. So they're going to give a big penalty of 47 and give themselves a bit of a foothold back into this game. But Kiver has that splashdown at the ready. It's going to be expended. J-Rock now going to be popping the bubbles right on top of the zone. They're going to be popped immediately, and Kiver will go down. So beautiful usage there, and that will keep the zone. They were given a penalty, but they will get the zone back, and it's not a big one to contend with either.
No, they don't have a huge penalty, and the thing is that they need to be focusing the zone more. It looks like Overdrive is trying to play like a Slayer kind of deal and have the zone on the back end. They need to be focusing on the objective. You can win Splatoon by losing pretty much every single team fight as long as you just have good objective play, and it looks like their objective play is not the strongest right now. They're kind of trying to play the team fight deal, and they're losing the team fights at the same time. So I think they need to be focusing the objective a bit more if they want to come out on top of this, on top of Stay Fresh.
Bomb Rush is so crucial in a mode like Splat Zones. Both teams have 1 apiece. The Dapple Dualies with that Suction Bomb Rush was almost single-handedly able to give the zone back to Stay Fresh so that they could start to work through the rather massive penalty. J-Rock staying back and also trying to build up this bubble on the Forged Splattershot Pro. 1 member's located, so they're going to be targeted down by multiple members of Overdrive, and sometimes that's what you have to do. If you see that you're not winning 1v1 engagements, you can always try going for 2v1s, and I'm not even sure how Kiver went down there.
The Suction Bomb. The Suction Bomb.
Oh my gosh.
Got him.
Yeah, beautiful kill there. I'm sure that not only I didn't see it, but I'm sure Kiver didn't see it as they went down there. That's a 3-down situation for Stay Fresh, as Overdrive is almost entirely ticked through their penalty, and with just over a minute and a half left to go, they might be able to retake the lead here.
No, definitely. They're looking pretty strong, a lot stronger than what I thought was going to be in the earlier parts of the match. They were able to find, oh wow, actually the Brella coming in strong there. 3 players now down on the side of Overdrive, and Stay Fresh is going to take that zone back. Just as I was about to say how well Overdrive was doing in that fight. Stay Fresh looking strong, and now they got the Storm going up over the zone. They're going to try and retake that. They did lose control, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. There were still so many players down on the side of Overdrive that they can just kind of keep contending this. There's not really much stuff stopping them as they go 2 down. Vesper, stop this.
You're just changing the tide of the battle in your own words. A beautiful double kill there by J-Rock as they're getting close to building up that bubble special, and they also have a Stingray getting close from Stereo here. So Special starting to turn back into the tide of Overdrive here as they've almost completely gotten rid of their penalty. Axel going to come over the kill there on Denori, who unfortunately swam the wrong way into the splashdown, and now Axel can start to defend with his teammates here, but that's a 3-down situation forced onto Stay Fresh by Overdrive, and we could possibly see a shift over in the lead here, and we will. Beautiful job by Overdrive, and now there's only 30 seconds left plus a potential overtime for Stay Fresh to come back into this game.
And with how Overdrive was playing at the start of this match, I didn't think that they were just going to take the lead and potentially knock out Stay Fresh here. They're doing a really good job. There's still 2 players down. They got to catch that zone. Okay, so they do get penalized. It's probably not going to be a knockout with only 10 seconds. Well, it's definitely not going to be a knockout with only 10 seconds left here. Overdrive actually just went 4 down. They have the lead, but Stay Fresh is looking really, really strong here. They got to do a good job being able to find some picks and push back in right now if they want to take this game.
Yeah, Stay Fresh desperately using all the specials they have available to them, including the Suction Bomb Rush at the Dapple Dualies. Nori is set up exactly where they want to be with this Splattershot Pro. They're getting within 10 points of coming back in. There's only one person alive, and it's the Sloshing Machine. I don't think they'll be able to get back in. And a huge changeover in the lead at the end of the game. Stay Fresh maintaining their composure as Overdrive gave them only 30 seconds plus overtime to get the lead back. And Stay Fresh says, hey, I'm up to the challenge, and they will take game 1 because of it.
Yeah, Overdrive played very interestingly there. They weren't playing super, super amazing at the start of the match, but they had a really, really good run kind of halfway through, and they were able to take the zone. They were able to get the lead, but it looks like they weren't able to hold that lead for just long enough, and it was because of that that Stay Fresh was able to push in. They were able to hold a strong defense that Overdrive just couldn't deal with, and because of that, they got that overtime win. So fantastic play from Stay Fresh.
Yeah, Twar's maintaining their cool there and being the main aggressor on Stay Fresh with those Dapple Dualies, coming away with a 15 KA and also playing a lot of objective with that Suction Bomb Rush. But we now move on to tower control on Sturgeon Shipyard, a very, very large map. The tower, of course, has sort of a winding path that you're going to have to contend with. It goes down into the enemy team's court area. So once again, you just have to be patient. Even if you lose the tower, you can't rush in and trickle one by one. You really have to wait, try and build up some specials as a team, because it's when you use 2 or 3 or 4 specials as a team combined with each other that you're really going to be able to knock the enemy off the tower. And of course, because its tower control in this map is relatively narrow and straightforward, Stingrays can also be such a boon for you here.
Absolutely. Stingrays are so strong, not only on tower control, but Sturgeon Shipyard especially. Sometimes I do see teams run 2 Stingrays on Sturgeon Shipyard tower control, and it does help because the map is very long, and having that Stingray to kind of hit through the walls is super important, as well as just, the obvious usage for Stingray on tower control. It's completely up to the team comps here, I think. Overdrive normally does like to run that very, very aggressive kind of position-based team comp. I'm not sure if we're going to see too many Stingrays come out from them, except for the Sloshing Machine. Of course, we're going to see that right here. Stay Fresh. I think they're going to keep doing their deal. It seems to be working. Yeah, they don't actually have any Stingrays. That might be a problem going into tower control now that I think about it, but we're going to see if they can handle that.
So taking a look at the team comps here, I'm seeing, of course, multiple very common specials, the Stingray being one of them. We see the Brella come back in, so that's going to provide the Inkstorm, the Hero Shot, and the Splatter Shot. So it looks like Stay Fresh going to be relying on the double splashdown composition, which is not bad for just about any mode, but lots of bodies falling here as only the Rapid Blaster survives. On the side of Overdrive, they're going to have to smartly back up and maintain what they've built up on that Splat Bomb Rush. In the meantime, Stay Fresh is going to be easily pushing this tower forward. Slack almost missing that jump there, but is going to go forward and get the kill there on the leave, looking for the double, but smartly popping that shield to stay alive. And that's one of the main draws, other than the Inkstorm, of that Brella, is to be able to block incoming shots.
So this is a really, really good push so far. There's 3 down again on the side of Overdrive, and the tower is moving past the 30 point into the checkpoint now. And wow, Stay Fresh is looking really, really strong here. They're still finding picks. They're all still alive. Kipper's in a really good spot to shard J-Rock, and they're still got the tower push going. They're not being stopped yet. It's going down to 10 points. Kipper's got the splash down. They're on the tower. This might be huge. It's just the rapid blast. It's just 1 point. They got to find that kill, but no, Leaf is going strong. They stay alive. They're still there. Oh my God. And Kipper comes up.
Else?
Wow. That was ridiculous. I don't know how that lasted so long at the 1 point mark, but Leaf did such a good job finding the picks, and it was Kiver who came in there to shut them down with the splashdown. Fantastic play from Stay Fresh there. Overdrive falling down 2-0 to Stay Fresh.
Yeah, Overdrive's still going to have a chance to play in that 3rd place game, but a fantastic performance by Kiver and Slack. Slack's being the one to really start that push and hold up that shield as long as they could in order to block those incoming shots. They got it all the way up to 1, and then Kiver says, I've got it from here. I have a splashdown at the ready. They get a kill with that. Then they get another one with their main weapon, easily set the tower into 0 from 1, and they're able to come away with this game. A very, very quick game for Sturgeon Shipyard, and that's a nice 2-0 for Stay Fresh as they move on to the Silver Bracket Finals. They will await the winner of Deep Blues and Spicy Kraken Rolls.
And Stay